Hello, my name is Daniel Rodriguez, and I will be walking you through the Veterans Benefits Recipients Orientation. Let me be one of the first to welcome you to Pima Community College. The Veteran and Military Affiliated Services Office is committed to the success of our veteran students as well as their dependents as you begin your journey as a Pima Community College student. This is reflected both in our vision and mission statement. We want you to focus on graduation, not on VA rules and regulations. PCC Chancellor Lee Lambert shares this vision and also wants the best for our veteran benefit recipients. In a recent quote, he stated, "Student veterans deserve the best Pima Community College has to offer as they transition to civilian life. Many of them have put themselves in harm's way to protect our freedoms." The Veteran Services Office. We have a fully staffed Veteran Services Office located at the Northwest Campus to serve you. You can contact us by calling 206-2266 as well as emailing veterans@pima.edu. We also have a Veteran Services Advisor at each campus to serve you, as well as support from our Student Services Advisors on each campus. The Student Services Advisors. Student Services Advisors are your point of contact for document submission, selecting a program of study, financial aid, registration, graduation, and transferring to another college or university. The Veteran Advisors are your point of contact for creating a My Degree Plan planner, which is required for certification, all veteran education benefit related questions, document submission, benefit certification, and selecting a program of study. Program of study. All veteran benefit recipients must be in a program of study with a core concentration if applicable to the degree. If you are looking to pursue two programs or two program concentrations at once, you may do so through a dual objective. Please note that the two programs or concentrations must be Pima programs and they must be relatable. To obtain more information on dual objectives, please see your veteran advisor. Changes in program of study requires a VA Form 22-1995 or 5495, and also courses must be required or a prerequisite of program requirements in your program of study as stated by the PCC catalog to be eligible for veteran certification. Required documentation. Certificate of eligibility or notice of basic eligibility. If neither can be obtained, a tuition promissory note may be required. A VA Form 22-1995 or VA Form 22-5495 is a request for change of program or place of training. We need one on file for your current program of study. You must provide military transcripts and transcripts from all prior colleges as well as college level test scores, as the VA does not allow certification of duplicate coursework. In order for us to certify your registration, you must submit a certification worksheet every semester. We do not know to certify you unless you submit a worksheet. Also, any changes in your registration must be reported on a new certification worksheet. Registration. You must contact your veteran advisor to create a My Degree Plan planner to ensure all courses apply to your program of study. Only courses required for your program of study will be covered by VA benefits. Early registration and submitting a veteran certification worksheet are key to obtaining your classes and on-time VA certification. VA registration holds will be placed on your account after certification. Why do we use VA registration holds? We place these registration holds to make sure that your certification is as up-to-date and accurate as possible. This also prevents the college from committing VA compliance violations that could result in you owing a debt to the VA. If you need to make changes to your schedule or registration, please contact your veteran advisor or the Veteran Services Office. Your hold will be temporarily released for the remainder of the day so that you can make any changes necessary. What you need to know about your VA benefits. Benefits need to be requested every semester via CERT worksheet found on your Veterans tab. To prevent an interruption in benefits, make sure you register early. All prior credits and transcripts must be evaluated and applied to your current program of study, if applicable to your program of study. Chapter 33, Post 9/11, receives a book stipend directly from the VA, which must be used to pay any bookstore charges to the college. Payments come on the first of the month for the prior month, and tuition promissory notes may be required if a current COE or NOBE cannot be obtained. Verifying your registration. If you are Chapter 1606, 1607, 30, you must verify your registration in the WAVE system, which you can do by visiting this website here or by calling 1-877-823-2378. Maximizing your VA benefits. Double dipping. Please understand that there are some courses that may satisfy more than one requirement for your degree. This occurs in many of our PCC degrees. Please see your VA advisor to see if this applies to your degree to prevent you from taking excessive or unnecessary courses. Don't change your programs frequently. Also, be realistic about how many classes you can take based on what is going on in your life. Dropping and failing courses does have consequences, and funding for tutoring is available. You can see your VA advisor about more information on that. Rounding out your last semester. In the last semester of your program, if you only need 3 credits to complete your program, you may take additional courses outside of your program of study to get you up to the full-time benefit. These may be courses that you have already taken and successfully passed. Semester hour equivalency. If you are taking courses in a shorter part of term, such as the 5, 8, or 10-week summer session, the credit hours needed to reach full-time status are less. Please see your veteran advisor to see exactly how many credit hours are needed for full-time status. Financial information. Book loans are available once you have a Veterans tab in your MyPima. You are also able to apply for financial aid through the FAFSA. Scholarships are also available. However, if you are Chapter 33 post 9/11 and are receiving a scholarship that is specifically for tuition and fees and paid directly to PIMA that is not Title IV funding, which is through the FAFSA, which is Pell, SEOG, federal loans, the VA will not also pay for your tuition and fees. Your MyPima. Your MyPima email is the official means of communication for us. Also, FERPA, or the Federal Educational Rights and Privacy Act, this means that we can only discuss your VA educational benefits and your academics with you unless you have a waiver signed on file. In your MyPima, you will find your Student tab. This Student tab includes your academics, Register and Pay, Student Resources, Financial Aid, and Veterans. Your Veterans tab, which you must check often, includes the Veteran Certification Worksheet, the Required Documents Missing Items channel, which is the list of documents needed in order for you to be certified, and forms, announcements, resources, and additional information. This is a little bit of what your MyPima Veterans tab looks like and where it's located. This is an example of the MyPima Veterans tab dashboard. Again, the list of requirements needed for you to be certified. These are the document requirements icons. The green check mark means that the requirement is satisfied. The blue arrow means that it's currently being processed. The yellow exclamation point means that it's received but information is missing. The red X means that nothing has yet been received for that requirement. And the red question mark means that there are additional comments. Make sure you click on this red question mark icon to read what those additional comments are for that requirement. Here's another example of the Veterans document requirements with some of the red question marks expanded, showing the additional comments. Online courses. An assessment test is required before taking online courses, which are courses through Desire to Learn or D2L. Also, taking all online courses affect your VA benefits, including your housing allowance if you are Chapter 33 post 9/11. Also, and this goes for all chapters, no online remedial classes are allowed to be certified. The VA does not pay for online remedial courses under a 100 level such as Math 86, Chem 80, Reading 91, or Writing 70. Code of Conduct. As a student at Pima Community College, it is your responsibility to make sure you read and understand the Student Code of Conduct. We understand that transitioning out of the military may be challenging, and if you need any assistance, please let us know. If you are having any issues while being certified for your benefits here at Pima Community College, we ask that you please use the chain of command when addressing those issues, which would be to go through your veteran advisor first, then the Veteran Services Coordinator, then the Director of Veteran Services if needed. Also, we want to make sure you are respecting instructors and other students and understanding that many of them may not or will not have your real-world experience. Satisfactory academic progress. You must maintain satisfactory academic progress in order to be certified semester after semester. This requires you to maintain a 2.0 grade point average, which is a C average, and complete 67% of your courses that you attempt here at Pima. If you fail to maintain satisfactory academic progress, the first semester you will be placed on a warning, the second semester you will be placed on probation, and the third semester you will be suspended from your benefits and you cannot use your veteran benefits. Reporting grades. We are required to report changes of enrollment to the VA, which includes withdrawals and failing courses before the end of the term. We report these changes with the last date of attendance that is reported by your instructor. Make sure that the instructor reports your last date of attendance correctly. If you must withdraw from a class and you have a reason as to why, please let us know what that reason is before withdrawing, as we may report what the VA calls mitigating circumstances with the withdrawal, which could possibly reduce or eliminate a possible debt that you could receive from the VA. If you have questions about this, please contact your veteran advisor or our Veteran Services Office. If you earn an F before the end of the term, we must also report this to the VA. We cannot submit mitigating circumstances if you receive an F grade before the end of the term. Please know that we are here to assist you if you cannot complete a semester successfully. Students who have uncontrollable, unpredictable, extenuating circumstances that prevent successful course completion should contact their veteran advisor or a VA certifying official. The VA Work Study Program. This is a program for students who are enrolled in full-time or a three-quarter time basis. You'll earn an hourly wage equal to the federal minimum wage or your state minimum wage, whichever is greater. And typically, VA Work Study students work a total of 25 hours a week. If you would like more information on how to apply, please contact the Veteran Services Office located at the Northwest Campus by calling 206-2266 or by emailing us at veterans@pima.edu. There is an application that you must fill out, which is the VA Form 228691, and for complete information and to find the application, you can go to the website listed here. Access and Disability Resources. The Office of Access and Disability Resources works collaboratively with students, faculty, and staff to create an accessible and inclusive educational environment for students with disabilities, including intellectual disabilities. You can find more information on this by visiting this website here, and here are the campus-specific contacts. The Student Veteran Center, located at the downtown campus, is a welcoming environment for our veteran students. This environment includes additional resources, computers for homework, a quiet room, tutoring, job fairs and postings, and other opportunities for our veteran students. It also houses our Student Veteran Club, which is the Student Veterans of America. The mission of the SVA is to provide military veterans with resources, support, and advocacy needed to succeed in higher education and following graduation. The National SVA was established to support students, fund scholarships, train tomorrow's leaders, build vet centers, tell your story, protect the GI Bill, conduct groundbreaking research, plan the SVA Annual National Conference, develop sustainable support, and build an alumni network. For more information about the Student Veterans of America or the Student Veteran Center, you can contact 206-7049 or the email listed here on the screen. If you have any additional questions regarding this presentation or anything about your veterans benefits, you may contact us at the Veteran Services Office located at the Northwest Campus by calling 206-2266 or emailing us at veterans@pima.edu. Also, the Veteran Advisor's contact information is listed here by each campus. You may also contact them if you have any additional questions. In conclusion, your Veteran Advisor is your first point of contact for anything related to your veteran benefits. You must follow your program of study. Make sure that you submit your documentation promptly and register early. Check your Veterans tab and your MyPima email often. And any changes to your registration requires you to meet with your Veteran Advisor and to submit a new Veteran Certification Worksheet. Again, here is our contact information for the Veteran Services Office located at the Northwest Campus. Our address is here for you, as well as our phone number, email, and fax number. And as a reminder, you must complete the survey in order to receive credit for completing this orientation. Remember that this is a requirement in order for you to be certified for your benefits. Thank you for your service. Now let us serve you.